Hello, my name is Ethan, and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Blight League. In this episode, I plan to go over viewer requests for a build update. Basically, in recent videos, people have been seeing different life and shield amounts, and they obviously want to have the same because it's impressive. So in recent videos I had 7,000 life, 5,000 shield. When I Spirit Offering, it went up to like 8,000 shield, and people were like, that's ridiculous, what's going on here? So I'm ready to show. Here's a build update. So the life 6,486, shield 5,390. When you Spirit Offering, it goes from 5,390 to 8,512. So it's a lot. 3,100 energy shield from Spirit Offering. So basically that's the main focus of the build, how to max out Spirit Offering. So I figured out that all the ways to scale Spirit Offering are life, energy shield scaling, and strength, because we have Shaper's Touch. So you'll see that I have a lot of life, a lot of shield, and 1,855 strength. So how do I change the tree from what I had to this to make it like more focused on strength and life and all this, and not? So what I did is it's very different. So we had a lot of mana nodes, like Quick Recovery. We used Heart and Soul. We used a bunch of weird nodes that I don't recommend anymore. I used to come down here and get like Soul of Steel and Juggernaut and these armor nodes, right? And I'm like, no. Okay, so the main things we're doing here is I now have Wicked Ward. The reason I use Wicked Ward is if you notice the first line, energy shield recharge is not interrupted by damage if recharge began recently. So the downside of Wicked Ward is less energy shield regeneration rate and 50% less maximum total recovery per second from energy shield leech. Okay, so now let me explain this. We have 0 energy shield leech and we have 0 energy shield regeneration. Let me show you. So you can click this button, click defense, go here, life regen, mana regen, there's no energy shield regen. We have energy shield recharge, and if you notice when I Spirit Offering, 3,796. Yes. Okay. So then to allocate Wicked Ward, all I lost was 1 point here. Because what my original tree was is I came through here, got Heart and Soul, Deep Wisdom, Energy Shield, Arcane Focus, then came down here, got all of this, and I would have had to allocate 1, 2, 3 points to go get Wicked Ward. So I didn't have Wicked Ward, and then I was like, wait, dude, look how easy this is. You path through here, this turns into strength, you get this Energy Shield stuff, and then we get Arcane Focus still, and we get all these life energy shield nodes. Our Watcher's Eye has increased energy shield recovery rate with the Chaos Res from Purity of Elements. And then, so this is the really funny part, because we have all this intelligence now, what happened is you come over here and you go, ooh, a Bronze Jewel, ooh, look at those stats, 5, 6, 10, it's 1 off perfect. Here we go, 5, 5, 12, okay. 5, 6, 10, 1 off perfect, and 5, 6, 10, 1 off perfect. And then I went through here for the armor all res. But yeah, these Bronze Jewels are what got us to the super high strength, because we already had our Timeless Jewel. Our Timeless Jewel is still insane, like 5% increased strength, 5% increased strength, 5% increased strength, 5% increased strength, and 20 strength, with strength on all the passives, and armor, and oh god, dude. Okay, so basically the reason I switched to Bronze Jewels, like I said, is we were focused on strength, life, energy shield scaling, and technically our reses, because that's important still. We still had to cap with Spirit Offering. So, and even the lesser Spirit Offering that's in our cast from damage taken setup. Okay, so bronze, instead of, we lost a Taunt Jewel, Blind Jewel. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about that, because your minions kill. and you survive because you're so tanky now. Okay, so we pass a threshold where we're very tanky now. And then we lost minion chaos res. We lost chaos res. Our chaos res is still fine, so don't worry. We just had to go up here. But we lost minion chaos res, so the minions are not capped, so they can die to chaos damage, and you should not use AG. With this build, your minions will have, I believe, LE cap, but they won't have chaos cap. So be warned. But with this, you're so much stronger, and then they're very strong because they get half of this strength. 927 strength added to my minions. Oh my god. So yeah, 6 of them. Could get some better ones. Make this a little bit better, but it's not about that. It's about the idea and the concept. So we don't really lose very much technically, and then the benefit is like hundreds of strength. We lost like 90 intelligence, but we're still good. And like I said, I allocated all these energy shield nodes now, and I allocated this. So this is 6 plus 14. This is 20, so it's 10 per node. If you look like anywhere else, this is 6, 6, or this is 5, this is 6, then this is 18. Like, I don't know, man. You don't get very many 10s. Even these are like kind of not that great, but I want them. Yeah, it's real interesting. But yeah, Foresight's pretty good because we're already here, because we have to get Indomitable Army, or I really want it. And yep. We go all these energy shield nodes, we got life nodes, we got our strength, we got our billion strength. It's pretty neat, dude. If we had a little bit more skill points, you know, get all these life nodes, get all these energy shield nodes. Oh my god, I'd just take the whole tree, dude. I'd be so thick. This is really the basis of like how we did what we did, though. The 4 bronze jewels is the massive difference in strength, and then we tried to just scale it as hard as possible. And it's funny that we have still very similar physical damage reduction. You see why I'm like, that little bit of extra armor, not that important. But you see what's actually important is when you have 3100 energy shield from the Spirit Offering, and it's on 0.68 seconds because we have this insane level 22 castable channeling. Look at that, 0.34. It's so broken. So it's really interesting, and I really wanted, like, because we're a necromancer, I went back and focused on, we are a necromancer. We have Mistress of Sacrifice. This was like, because I looked at all these other ascendancies, I did all these other builds, I made the Mana Guardian Summoner, and I was like, oh, I'm a necro, Mistress is unique, I should be doing the Spirit Offering thing 100%, 110%. This is obviously the only way you should be playing Necro, and if you don't want to play Spirit Offering, Cyclone Necro, then go play something else. It's pretty simple. It's pretty cool. It's very awesome, actually. It's like, wow. And you could also play Scion, but so I went back and focused on the main components of the thing. Gives us the best survivability, best scaling, easiest scaling. I'll showcase videos of gameplay as well, and it'll be good. Oh yeah, this is a very big thing I needed to mention. I forgot about, actually. This is another big thing that saved us a bunch of skill points and changed our whole skill tree and also allowed us to do a bunch of stuff. So if you notice, Death Attunement not allocated. Yeah, that saves us our Anoint, so we get this Anoint. But basically, no more Death Attunement at all. So the reason for this is we don't actually need the extra Spectre. So the 1 extra zombie is all we get from this, and 8 extra attack speed and cast speed. So it's not that insane. Okay, so the reason you don't need the extra Spectre, with 3 Spectres, 2 Carnage Chieftains, and 1 Host Chieftain, you will pretty much keep up your Frenzy charges all the time because you still have the 2, but then power charges most of the time will stay up. It's not that important if they don't. Okay, don't worry about it. But most of the, majority of the time, your Frenzy charges are the same. Yeah, because you still have 2. So, this point isn't actually needed for the Frenzy charges. It's only for that 1 power charge every now and then when you really need it. And it's like, do you really need it? So I'd rather need Utmost Might, which is always good. 1 extra Spectre doesn't seem that insane. So then, because we don't allocate up here either, so let's say we don't save the Anoint. We go up here and we go allocate this ourselves without the Anoint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. It's insane, dude. Just for that? No, thank you, bro. No, I'm happy with what we've done. We don't really need the 1 Spectre. I'm gonna be honest. Think about it logically. If we were a Spectre build, maybe. Like a Spectre zombie build with maybe skeletons, and we're doing all 3. But really, we're mostly just a zombie build. We get a zombie right here. Seems so much easier. So, this is so far out of the way, man. Maybe if I wanted the extra curse, then it would be worth it. But either way, I just needed to add that in there, explain to you guys why I don't use Death Attunement anymore, and how that's good for us, and how many points we save, and what was the reason, and yep, we are close to a lot more better stuff. You notice how I'm just taking a lot of the good stuff and not going and reaching for garbage. Yeah. It's pretty neat, pretty awesome. Screw Death Attunement. At one point, I even tried with the 4 Spectres. I tried Diabolist and Rune's Hellion. I tried adding the Enfeeble, Cursing Spectre, and the Taunting Warcry Dog to the build, and I still had 1 Carnage Chieftain, 1 Host Chieftain. My opinion is the Diabolist is bad, and the Rune's Hellion is bad. Don't use them. Next. And now for the gameplay portion, beyond the thing I showed earlier that was sped up, I'm going to be showing, okay, so we have Unidentified Corrupted 2020 Super Elder Tower map, so Elder Tower, and then we have Rusted Ambush, Rusted Harbinger, Rusted Div, Gilded Best. Then we have 4 Sextons, so these 4 show up here. It's Breach It, Monster Convert, it's 50% chance to contain a Remnant of Corruption, 2 additional essences, and the 30% coin on unID'd maps. So let's grab my Essence Corruption, and let's begin this bad boy. This should be a juicy... Oh, because I have Bestiary. I can't put it in June. Right. I could have left it in there and just... whatever. Here we go. So Elder Tower is pretty juicy because of 2 div cards. You can get the Nurse. I've already gotten one. And you can also get the Wretched. So maybe I'll have a Wretched opening soon if I keep doing this. Also, Vermilion rings are pretty good for crafting life if you don't like sockets. But I like sockets, so here we are. That's already corrupted, can't do anything about it. So this is to showcase the build, how tanky it is, how it feels, how our damage is, what the mapping is like. This might be a bit loud. Let me turn that down a bit. There we go. This is literally just a Remnant of Corruption. Okay. Thank you. So Tower's really fun, cause you like it's a guaranteed path, and it's not that much backtracking ever, and it's like pretty guaranteed. It's nice. It has insane, like the double div card, the 2 good div cards That's amazing. The monster density's good. Like, look, and we have 10 beasts. What the heck just happened? How do we have 10? Oh my god, what? 10 beasts? So yeah, they'll be lucky to break my ES, basically. And this is mapping on this character. Let's try out a breach on this character. It should be Esh. Or Tool. Okay, that's a breach. Let's go open up the fists, if there are any. Or vault. Chest. Okay. Clasped hand. Oh my god, the loot. Let's try to find more of those. Oh, another one? Okay. We can start the Cassia, because we don't need to loot yet. So this is this is a blight encounter on this character in the current state. And yeah, I see your frenzy charges stay up because you have 2. Your power charges are very minute staying up, but hey look, they do with 1. That's only 1 host chieftain and he got us to 3. So he can do it. It's just only in blight encounters really. So you could get away with 1 of each. But this is good. Like, we might as well. Like, the level of the gem is nice for the health on the scaling of the specters from putting it in the helmet, so why wouldn't we put in the helmet, you know? And get the extra specter. This is a juicy map. I wonder what we're gonna get from the loot explosion on this. Okay, this was like a real blight, dude. This is a real blight encounter on a fucking map. Wait to see this. That's a bigger loot explosion than you've ever seen from an actual, like, T15 blighted map. I guarantee it. If I click the tab thing, I'll just crash Kappa. If I had 5 people in this map, oh, a wretched. Nice. Let's go check out. Oh. Not bad. That's an enchant? Okay. Yeah, I didn't even look. What could I get my strength to with Alberons? Holy shit. I wonder, can we get an exalted shard? A layer map, thank you. Another Harbinger. Well, yeah, Ethan, you added like 4. Well, yes. I like them. More loot. Now we just have to loop around. It's nice that we could still very easily headhunter in the build too, if we wanted. Oh, it's a Zoth, so the best we have is like getting a good item drop off of this, not actually getting the splinters. This is more for like div cards, monsters added to the map, not for splinters. Nope. Okay, one more layer. So I actually added melee splash to my zombies instead of using multi-strike. So basically they are more free, they run around more, they all individually attack more, they are all very strong independently, and the benefit is really huge. Like, they're moving around a lot more, and so they kill more area, and they don't need to use their spell to do splash. They just have splash all the time. It's good. It's like actually just good, because multi-strike will lock your zombies up and make them not move. And it's like overkill. We don't need that much damage in one area. We need it all over the place. So I took it off. It was really good for Blight and Delving. Delving specifically, multi-strike is busted. It's like actually required. Maybe. Not sure yet. Here's the boss. He did. Thank you to my Patreon and YouTube members who financially support the channel. My Patreon supporters Whitewolf, Tridnix, Biggest Lad, and Steven, and my YouTube members Garbard, Tridnix, Whitewolf, Farkbone, Kerbed, John, Laluch Lamprou, and Dawood. Thank you guys for all the support. Bye!